One of the great sort of myths and fallacies that's come around over the last few years of agitation for plain packaging is the idea that it's about tobacco, and it's not. It's about packaging, and it's about commercial freedom, and it's about the limits of government action. Nobody would deny, I don't think anymore, that it's quite appropriate to have some form of warning on a cigarette pack, and we can have a debate about whether that should be 10%, 20%, how large that should be, but I don't think in a room of reasonable people anybody would conclude that it should be 100%, and that is what is being proposed, the wholesale confiscation of private property that belonged first to the manufacturer and then to the consumer. And that, I think, crosses a line, and it's a line that every other single-issue fanatic is going to be eager to stampede over. And during the course of this agitation, that has been denied very explicitly. The anti-smoking groups have said that tobacco is a unique product. We're only going to do this with tobacco. Of course we won't be doing it with alcohol or sugar or soda or anything else. And yet it's been an inconvenient fact for them that while they've been saying that, their colleagues and sometimes themselves have been saying that sugar is the new tobacco. And the British Medical Association has been calling for graphic warnings on alcohol. And numerous groups have been saying that we need to have a tobacco-style advertising ban for alcohol. And it's, I think, clear enough to me that there is a tobacco blueprint. There's a very clear anti-smoking blueprint that is being followed to the letter by these organisations. Not necessarily today, not even necessarily tomorrow, but somewhere along the line. And if you follow the medical journals, if you follow the public health conferences, you'll see people talking about learning the lessons from tobacco, following the evidence-based policies for tobacco, for your soft drinks and your sugar and your chocolate and your alcohol, and even for things like gambling. And smokers are the guinea pigs. Smokers are always the guinea pigs because tobacco is seen as the weakest link in the chain. But you can be quite sure that other groups will be rushing through. If you want to ask what's wrong with plain packaging for soft drinks or for alcohol, well, that's a debate that we can have another day, and I'm sure if this policy goes through, it is a debate we will be having another day. My argument would be simply that this kind of confiscation of property in the name of propaganda creates a very grey and miserable and morbid world, and that is an argument against plain packaging, whether it's for tobacco or alcohol or anything else.